what we learned yesterday, Parasena Nivarahana Suktam. We will chant it once. Today we will learn the new Suktam for Dhana Avivruddhi and Tejo Avivruddhi, in which all Devatas are invoked and prayed for 10 mantras. Then we will have our mantra dhyanam, Sudarshana Chakra Gayatri mantra. Then we will do our common sense thought. Then we will do our Shanti mantra, Guruparamparā mantra Ucharana. Then with wholeheartedness we will do Sankalpa for the Samrakshana Abhivruddhi Vishwa Vyapti of Sanatana Dharma. Through that, the Vishwa ADHYATMIKA PRAGATHI. We will chant few mantras of Upanishad, and lastly we will study the last mantra of this Shwethashwathara Upanishad, last 6th chapter. These are our 7 everyday sadhanas. Consistently we are doing. Let us do them with more seriousness, attentiveness. Let us be deep in our prayers to the Parabrahma Ishvara Jagannatha, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, Shastra Gana, to keep on blessing us, to keep us on the highest path all the time. May our Vyaktitva Vikas also happen, catering to our Adhyatmika Pragati. May our presence also be an asset to the world, to the core, not a liability, even an iota. Om Atha Atharvana Vedanthargata Parasena Nivarhana Suktam. Om Samshitam Idam Brahma Samshitam Viryam Balam Samshitam Kshatramajaramastu Jishnuryeshamasmi Purohitaha Samahamesham Rashtraṁ Syami Samojo Viryam Balam Vrushchami Shatrunam Bahun Anena Havisha Aham Nitaihi Padyantam Adare Bhavantu Irvah Yenah Surim Magavanam Prutanyan Kshinami Brahmana Amitran Unnayami Swanaham Tikšniyam Saha Parashor Agnestikšnatara Uta Indrasya Vajrat Tikšniyam So Yeshamasmi Purohitaha Yeshamahama Samsyam Yesham Rashtram Suviram Vardhayami Yesham Kshatramajaramastu Jishnuesham Chittam Vishvevantu Devaha Uddharshantam Magavanvajinanyud Viranam Jayatame tu Ghoshaha Prutaghosha Ululaya Ketumanta Udiratam Deva Indrajyeshta Maruto Yantu Senaya Preta Jayata Nara Ugravah Santu Bahavah Tikshneshavo Bandhanvanohato Ugrayudha Abalanugrabhavah Avasrushta Paravata Avasrushta Parapata Sharavye Brahma Samshite Jayami Swa Jahyesham Param Varam Mamisham Mochikaschana Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Once more. Om Samshitam Idam Brahma Samshitam Viryam Balam Samshitam Kshatramajaramastu Jishnuryeshamasmi Purohidaha Samahamesham Rashtram Syami Samojo Viryam Balam Vrushchami Shatrunam Bahun Anena Havisha Aham Nitaihi Padyantam Adhare Bhavantu Yena Surim Magavanam Prutanyan Shinami Brahmana Mitranunnayami Swanaham Tikšniyam Sa Parashoragnes Tikshnatara Uta Indrasya Vajrat Tikšniyam So Yeshamasmi Purohitaha Yeshamahamaयुधा Samsyami Yesham Rashtram Suviram Vardayami येषां क्षत्रमजरमस्तु जिष्णुवेषां चित्तं विश्वेवन्तु देवाः उद्धर्षन्तां मघवन्वाजिनान्युद वीराणां जयतामेतु घोषः पृथग्घोषा उलुलयः केतुमन्त उदीरतां देवा इन्द्रज्येष्ठा मरुतो यन्तु सेनया प्रेता जयता नर उग्रावः सन्तु बाहवः तीक्ष्णे शवो बलधन्वनो हतोग्रायुधा अपलानुग्रबाहवः अवसृष्टा परापतशरव्ये ब्रह्म संशिते जयामित्रान् प्रपद्यस्व जह्येषां परं वरं वरं मामेषां मोचि कश्चन ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Now today Dhanadi and Tejo Vruddhyartham Suktam. In this the Rishi is Sakshat the Devatas are Agni Devata for 1 to 5 mantras, Aryama, Bhrugu, Bhaga and Bruhaspati and Mata for the third mantra, Somaha again Agnihi and Aditya and Vishnu and Brahma and Bruhaspati for the fourth mantra, Indra and Vayu for the sixth, Aryama, Bruhaspati, Indra, Vayu, Vishnu, Saraswati, Savita, Vaji. These are the Devatas for seventh mantra. Vishwe Devatas and Bhuvana Devatas for the eighth one. Then Pranchadik Devatas for the ninth mantra. See, Vayu and Tvashta are the Devatas for the Dashamo mantra. So, how many Devatas are remembered here? What we have to understand from it is, this world is run by the Paramatma in so many forms. Therefore, neither we need to feel low that we are all alone, nor we need to feel arrogant that we are managing everything. We have to be in tune with them both for empowerment as well as for guidance as to what to do and what to achieve. Sometimes what to achieve we can know when you study Shastras, the ultimate. To achieve that, whatever the empowerments required, these devatas bless us when we are in good tune with them by presence, their contribution. It's a very conscious, matured endeavor it is. Like I have to study. To study, I have to have the eyes. So the Chakshu Devata is Surya. What's wrong in recognizing the grace of Bhagavan Surya giving me the power of vision? And what's wrong if I worship him and ask him, keep these eyes intact for a long time so that I can do my study or I can do my works? Apply it to everything. Okay, here, O Agni, you have come out from this Arani, the upper and lower wooden cups, churning which the Agni comes. And you have blazed there. You are brought here for the Yajna. Yajna is done. Now we are requesting you to bless us with all the Dhana Adi, Tejo Adi, as a result of this Havana done to you. We invoke you every day this way. Now this Yajna is done. You enter into that back. So too, O Agni, you become the Priya Bhashini for us in the sense, the Agni is the Vag Devata. Vacho Devata Vagni. Therefore, give us the Priya Bhasha, the best of the speech we should have. Then we are facing you, you are in front of us, we are doing namaskar to you. You do so manaska towards us, kind and compassionate towards us. Don't have aversion towards us. We are only your children. You are Sarva Prajapalaka. So you are the Dhanadata. Give all the Dhana. Same way, the Aryama Rishi give us everything. Bhaga Devata. Then Bruhaspati Devata also give us all the various Dhana. Dhana is a common word in whose exchange so many things happen. General dhana is the outer wealth, but even vani is also a wealth. That when you have a good wealth, knowledge also is a wealth. Gunas also has a wealth. So each of these devatas make us wealthy in all the required aspects. So Bhagadevata, Brahaspati Devata also give us the wealth. So to Indradi Devatas give us the wealth. So to Devi Saraswati give us the Jnana, Dhana, the Vagdhana. Mother Saraswati also remembered. Evening we are remembering her every day from last 4 months through our study of Yoga Vasishta, Leela Upakhyana. It is Saraswati Mata only giving the Vidya to Leela and also to that Raja Padma Viduratha. Wonderful, no? So to the Raja Soma and then invoking him so that in his blessings this Agni is Rakshita, we are able to do the Yajna properly. So to Aditya Deva, Vishnu Deva, Surya Deva, Brahma Deva, Brahaspati Deva, I am inviting all of them, offering oblations, salutations, prayers to them, invoking their Kripa. Just like when you have a function at home, your grandchild's naming ceremony, cradle ceremony, or 1 year, don't you invite everybody, the elders, ask them to bless? Everybody is that words of blessing. May he live long, healthy, rich, happy, well educated, contributing to the world. Each one's those blessings enter into that child. They mold him. Yeah. Like the Surya Shakti, the Jala Shakti, the Vayu Shakti enters that bud and blossoms it, enters that seed and makes it sprout. In the same way, all the Devata Shaktis, when we invoke, enter into us and surroundings and make us blossom in the required way. So too, O Agni Devata, you are having so many other rupas also. To you with all those rupas. We are praying, may this our mantra, our yajna, all of them be done well and be fruitful also. So may our all wealths grow for the single purpose of our service to the world. Then let the Indra Devata, Vayu Devata come here. We are inviting them. Then may they have their compassion on us, that in every of the our endeavors, their company be with us, guiding us in right way of living life. Then may their given wealth to us be used for various dana karmas. In the same way, mm, O Lord, who are empowering me to do this stuti, may Brahma, Brahaspati, Indra be all propitiated by me. May they bless me and they give me the wisdom that my possessions and my life is for the sake of service of all. So too, may the Vayu Devata, Vishnu Devata, Saraswati Devata also, even Savita Devata also be quickly propitiated, quickly invoked. May they immediately empower me. May I do the things best every moment. So too, we are all engaged here in that action which produces anna food required for the whole universe. From the universe, the food comes. Because of the food, the universe is sustaining. So, may these all devatas do the prerana and give jnana to everyone. To live the life of dana is equal to an offering to the world outside. So, to my wealth and the santati with all the Shakti Samarthya be Susthira and their children like that. So to the five directions, four and the in between one. So to they become Faladayaka to me. So to the Shat Sankhyaka Urvi Devatas give me the dhana required. So to with mind, with heart. First of all, I must be able to conceive great sankalpas. Shakti fulfilled. In the same way, let go Sampada be there with me, every Sampada there with me. O Vag Devata, give me such Shakti that in this way I do mantrocharana to invoke the divine. and I speak to the world in such a manner that they are consoled and they are helped, etc. In this way, let the Vayu also enter me, give the required empowerment energy. Tashta Devata, give me all the pushti. So they are so subtle, our rishis, that for one's gross, subtle, causal living, whatever the empowering sources are there, they are always in with good humor with them, goodwill with them by worshipping, by offering, by remembering, by praying. Like any wise person of today, he is in touch with all the required departmental in charges, isn't it? So that always good things come from them. वो बिजनेस वाला है तो इस तरफ कस्टमर्स से इस तरफ स्टाफ से एंड उस तरफ द लोकल ऑफिसर्स एंड दैट साइड गवर्नमेंट he'll have to be in good touch. That's why the Deepavali vagara come. You give gifts to all of them so that they are kept in good humor. They are in always goodwill towards us. Don't we do? This we do grass. The rishis know that all of these are expressions of the higher divine. So they directly are in touch. They are also in their Laukika Vyavahara in touch with everyone to around. Being in touch with everyone and being in cordial relation was natural and obvious, effortless to them because they are indirectly with the divine forces which are expressing as these people around me. It's a very subtle, mystical, matured way of living. Means they used to empower their inner personality with all the divine qualities by these worships and remain always in that mood. That's how these express effortlessly in a beautiful manner in this world. We don't do those inner upasanas and all. Therefore, outside it becomes a struggle to us to maintain our relations and vyavahara in which we always fail only. 10 mantras are there. We learn them today. Tomorrow, 3 times we chant it. Then Kamadi Durguna Nivaranartham, another sukta. Thereafter, another sukta for again Shakti Vruddhi, Tejo Vruddhi. In this way, remember last 2 3 months, every day one new suktam we are learning. That is God's grace on us to make us know that such stock of mantras are there to empower ourselves divinely. Remember, so too from last 5 years, so many shastras we are studying only to inform to us that so many are there. Take any one or few of them as alambana for your sadhana. So too many other Gayatri mantras, stotras we are learning only to make us know that so many things are there for us to hold on to. How much we are encashing it, it is very individual, it's individual and subjective. But then the Lord and Gurus are happy because they are doing what they have to do of providing all these things. Whether we become happy or not by succeeding, by using all these things, that's in our hands. We can be as negligent and tamogani as anybody and as ever and deny all these blessings and continue our own old life of worldliness and extrovertedness. Or we can become highly sensitive and become acutely aware about every of these blessings coming from the divine and encash it before they go away from us. अपनी मर्जी है. ओम अथ अथर्वणवेदांतर्गता धन आदि तेजो आदि प्रावृद्ध्यर्थम सकल देवतानाम उद्देश्य सूक्तम ओम ओम अयं ते यो निर्ऋत्वियो ओम अयं ते यो निर्ऋत्वियो यतो जातो अरोचथाः यतो जातो अरोचथाः तं जानन्नग्न आरोहधा तं जानन्नग्न आरोहधा नो वर्धयीरयिं नो वर्धयारयिं नो वर्धयारयिम् अयं ते योनिर्ऋत्वियो यतो जातो अरोचथाः तं जानन्नग्न आरोहधा नो वर्धयारयिम् अयं ते योनिरृत्वियो यतो जातो अरोचथाः तं जानन्नग्न आरोरयिम् सेकंड अग्ने अच्छावदेहनः अग्ने अच्छावदेहनः प्रत्यङ्नः सुमना भव प्रत्यङ्नः सुमना भव प्रणो यच्च विशाम्पदे प्रणो यच्च विशाम्पते धनदा धनदा असिनस्त्वं धनदा असिनस्त्वम् अग्ने अच्छावदेहनः प्रत्यङ्नः सुमना भव प्रणो यच्च विशाम्पते धनदा असिनस्त्वम् अग्ने अच्छावदेहनः प्रत्यङ्नः सुमना भव प्रणो यच्च विशाम्पते धनदा असिनस्त्वम् अग्ने अच्छावदेहनः प्रत्यङ्नः सुमना भव प्रणो यच्च विशाम्पते धनदा असिनस्त्वम् थर्ड मंत्र नारायण प्रणो यच्छत्वर्यमा प्रणो यच्छत्वर्यमा प्रभगः प्रबृहस्पतिः प्रभगः प्रबृहस्पतिः प्रदेवीः प्रोतमान् ऋता प्रदेवीः प्रोतमान् ऋता रयिं देवी दधातु मे रयिं देवी दधातु मे प्रणो यच्छत्वर्यमा प्रभगः प्रबृहस्पतिः प्रदेवीः प्रोतमान् ऋता रयिं देवी दधातु मे प्रणो यच्छत्वर्यमा प्रभगः प्रबृहस्पतिः प्रदेवीः प्रोतमान् ऋता रयिं देवी दधातु मे फोर्थ सोमं सोमं राजानमवसेऽग्निं सोमं राजानमवसेऽग्निं गीर्भिर्हवामहे गीर्भिर्हवामहे आदित्यं विष्णुं सूर्यम् आदित्यं विष्णुं सूर्यं ब्रह्माणं च बृहस्पतिं सोमं राजानम् अवसे अग्निं गीर्भिर्हवामहे आदित्यं विष्णुं सूर्यं ब्रह्माणं च बृहस्पतिं सोमं राजानमपसे अवसे अग्निं गीर्भिरवामहे हवामहे आदित्यं विष्णुं सूर्यं ब्रह्माणं च बृहस्पतिं त्वन्नो अग्ने अग्निभिर् त्वन्नो अग्ने अग्निभिर् ब्रह्मयज्ञं च वर्धय ब्रह्मयज्ञं च वर्धय त्वन्नो देवदातवे त्वन्नो देवदातवे रयिं दानाय चोदय रयिं दानाय चोदय त्वन्नो अग्ने अग्निभिर्ब्रह्मयज्ञं च वर्धय त्वन्नो देवदातवे रयिं दानाय त्वन्नो अग्ने अग्निभिर्ब्रह्मयज्ञं च वर्धय त्वन्नो देवदातवे रयिं दानाय चोदय सिक्स्थ इन्द्रवायो उभाविह इन्द्रवायो उभाविह सुहवेह हवामहे सुहवेह हवामहे यथा नः सर्व इज्जनः सङ्गत्यां सुमना असत् दानकामश्च नो भुवत् इन्द्रवायो उभाविह सुहवेह हवामहे यथा नः सर्व इत जनः सङ्गत्यां सुमना असत् इन्द्रवायो उभाविह सुहवेह हवामहे यथा नः सर्व इज्जनः सङ्गत्यां सुमना असद्दानकामश्च नो भुवत् 7 अर्यमणं बृहस्पतिम् इन्द्रं दानाय चोदय वातं विष्णुं सरस्वतीं सवितारं च वाजिनं अर्यमणं बृहस्पतिम् इन्द्रं दानाय वातं विष्णुं सरस्वतीं सवितारं च वाजिनम् अर्यमणं बृहस्पतिम् इन्द्रं दानाय चोदय वातं विष्णुं सरस्वतीं सवितारं च वाजिनम् 8
वाजस्य नु प्रसवे सम्बभूव वाजस्य नु प्रसवे सम्बभूव इमे मा च विश्वा भुवनान्यन्तः इमे मा च विश्वा भुवनान्यन्तः उतादित् सन्तम् उतादित्सन्तं दापयतु प्रजानन् उतादित्सन्तं दापयतु प्रजानन् रयिं च नः सर्ववीरं नियच्छ रयिं च नः सर्ववीरं नियच्छ वाजस्य नु प्रसवे सम्बभूव इमे मा च विश्वा भुवनान्यन्तः उतादित्सन्तं दापयतु प्रजानन् रयिं च नः सर्ववीरं नियच्छ वाजस्य नु प्रसवे सम्बभूव इमे मा च विश्वा भुवनान्यन्तः उतादित्सन्तं दापयतु प्रजानन् रयिं च नः सर्ववीरं नियच्छ नैन्थ वन दुह्रां मे पञ्च प्रदिशो दुह्रां मे पञ्च प्रदिशो दुह्रामुर्वीर्वदा यदा बलं दुह्रामुर्वीर्यदा बलं प्रापेयं सर्वा आकूतेः प्रापेयं सर्वा आकूतेः मनसा हृदयेन च मनसा हृदयेन च दुह्रां मे पञ्च प्रदिशो दुह्रामुर्वीर्यदा बलं प्रापेयं सर्वा आकूतिर्मनसा हृदयेन च दुह्रां मे पञ्च प्रदिशो दुह्रामुर्वीर्यदा बलं प्रापेयं सर्वा आकूतिर्मनसा हृदयेन च 10 गोसनिं वाचमुदेयं गोसनिं वाचमुदेयं वर्चसा माभ्युदिः वर्चसा माभ्युदिः आरुन्धां सर्वतो वायुः आरुन्धां सर्वतो वायुः त्वष्टा दधातु मे त्वष्टा पोषं दधातु मे गोसनिं वाचमुदेयं वर्चसा माभ्युदिः आरुन्धां सर्वतो वायुः त्वष्टा पोषं दधातु मे गोसनिं वाचमुदेयं वर्चसा माभ्युदिः आरुन्धां सर्वतो वायुः त्वष्टा पोषं दधातु मे ओम शांति 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 आज एक बार कल 3 बार because all devatas are there in it we should chant ओम अथ धन तेजो अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अथर्वण वेदांतर्गत सकल देवता उद्दिश्य सूक्तम ओम अयं तेयो निर्वृत्वियो यतो जातो अरोचथाः तं जानन्नग्न आरोहधानो वर्धया रयिम् अग्ने अच्छावदेहनः प्रत्यङ्नः सुमना भव प्रणो यच्च विशाम्भते धनदा असिनस्त्वम् प्रणो यच्छत्वर्यमा प्रभगः प्रबृहस्पतिः प्रदेवीः प्रोतसूनृता रयिं देवी दधातु मे सोमं राजानमवसेऽग्निं गीर्भिर्हवामहे आदित्यं विष्णुं सूर्यं ब्रह्माणं च बृहस्पतिं त्वन्नो अग्ने अग्निभिर्ब्रह्म यज्ञं च वर्धय त्वन्नो देवदातवे रयिं दानाय चोदय इन्द्रवायो उभाविह सुहवैह हवामहे यथा न सर्व इज्जनः सङ्गत्यां सुमना असद्दानकामश्च नो भुवतो अर्यमणं बृहस्पतिमिन्द्रं दानाय चोदय वातं विष्णुं सरस्वतीं सवितारं च वाजिनं वाजस्य नु प्रसवे सम्बभूव इमे मा च विश्वा भुवनान्यन्तः उतादित्सन्तं दापयतु प्रजानन् रयिं च नः सर्ववीरं नियच्छ दुह्रां मे पञ्च प्रदिशो दुह्रामुर्वीर्यदा बलं प्रापेयं सर्वा आकूतेर्मनसा हृदयेन च गोसनिं वाचमुदेयं धां सर्वतो वायुस्त्वष्टा पोषं ददातु मे ॐ शान्तिः 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 That's the beautiful Veda mantra. See that these 10, 12, 20 minutes, whatever you have spent, mind is in that divine mode, in that calmness, in that quietness. And with conscious training, it would have been in the deep remembrance and gratitudes and prayers to all the said devatas. The Vaidika devatas, the Pauranika devatas, the Sakala Kala Rishi Gurus. We have to be always in the remembrance of them, in our gratitude towards them, because of their eternal presence that we are there. Every moment, every day, this life, every life. Till we reach the goal, they are the only ones who are supports. So in that maturity, know the need of being in touch with them through all these things. Then we are little better placed, little more secured and safe. You can have that confidence. I am doing upasanas to them who are there to take care of me, and they are taking care also. Right, friends? Now, in today's Gayatri Mantra, the second sadhana has said Sudarshana Gayatri. Sudarshana is Bhagwan's that Divya Shakti Yukta Chakra. It is Bhagwan's expression only. Hana? The word itself is Sudarshana is equal to all the Dushta Damana. By eliminating all the Dushtatas, it will give us the darshan of the Sushtu Vastu. Darshana is vision, Darshana is maturity, Darshana is understanding, vision of life. So Sudarshana means the grace of the Sudarshana Chakra gives us the Divya Drushti. Sudarshana means Divya Drushti. By eliminating all the hetus because of which our drushti has the dosha. We are able to see the wrong things, we are not able to see the right things. So that's how the Sudarshana is Parabrahma Paramatma, Parameshwara, Anugraha Karakaha. We know that Vidmahe, and we do Upasana and meditate, Dhimahi, we surrender and pray to do the Prachodhanam. These three are very well known to us. So let us chant for 16 times this Sudarshana mantra. And the mantra is Narayana. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe. Sudarshana mantra is very powerful. Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi. It is Jwala. In that Jwala, it has two effects. One, in that Agni Jwala, it burns all the Dushta Drushtis. And in its Prakasha Shakti, it makes us have the Shishta Drushti. So, Durdarshana is removed and Sudarshana is given to us by that Jwala. So, Mahamantraya Vidmahe, Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi, Tannaha Sudarshanaha Prachodayat. Mahamantraya Jwala Chakraya Sudarshana. Remember that. Start. Remember the Sudarshana Chakra in the hand of the Lord. It is no less than Paramatma himself. In fact, another mantra of the Sudarshan Chakra earlier we have done. I remember Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, Khadga, Bhagavan Narayana's, all these are the Gayatri mantras. We did a month back. Om Narayana. Om Mahamantraya Jwala Chakraya Sudarshana. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. Om Mahamantraya Vidmahe Jwala Chakraya Dhimahi Tannah Sudarshana Prachodayat. ॐ महामन्त्राय विद्महे ज्वालाचक्राय धीमहि प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महामन्त्राय विद्महे ज्वालाचक्राय धीमहि तन्नः सुदर्शनः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महामन्त्राय विद्महे ज्वालाचक्राय धीमहि तन्नः सुदर्शनः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महामन्त्राय विद्महे ज्वालाचक्राय धीमहि तन्नः सुदर्शनः प्रचोदयात्. Pray intensely that the Sudarshana Chakra burns into ashes all the inner and outer enemies in our sadhana, so too the inner and outer enemies of the Sanatana Dharma and Bharata Varsha. ॐ महामन्त्राय विद्महे ज्वालाचक्राय धीमहि तन्नः सुदर्शनः प्रचोदयात्। 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 ॐ महालाचक्राय धीमहि तन्नः सुदर्शनः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महामन्त्राय विद्महे ज्वालाचक्राय 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 धीमहि प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महामन्त्राय विद्महे ज्वालाचक्राय धीमहि तन्नः सुदर्शनः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महामन्त्राय विद्महे ज्वालाचक्राय धीमहि तन्नः सुदर्शनः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महामन्त्राय विद्महे ज्वालाचक्राय धीमहि तन्नः सुदर्शनः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ परब्रह्म परमेश्वर रूप श्री सुदर्शन चक्रराजाय नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजयामि। समस्त शक्त्योपचार भक्त्योपचार राजोपचार देवोपचारान् समर्पयामि। छत्र चामर नृत्य गीतादीन् समर्पयामि। मन्त्रेण जपेन कीर्तनादिना स्तोत्रेण भजने समर्पयामि। तव चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये नमस्करोमि। ॐ श्री सुदर्शनराजाय चक्रराजाय नमः। प्रार्थयामि मां रक्ष रक्ष मम बाह्याभ्यन्तरसमस्तशत्रून् निर्मूलनं कृत्वा समस्तशक्तीन् प्रयच्छ आत्मानुभवं प्रति प्रचोदनं कृत्वा अस्मिन् जन्मनि अस्मिन् क्षणे एव परमात्मानुभूतिद्वारा मुक्तिं प्रदेहि। तथा च सनातनधर्मस्य स्यापि बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रून् शाश्वतरूपेण निर्मूलनं कुरु। भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्यापि अभिवृद्धिं विश्वव्याप्तिं च कुरु स्वाहा। ॐ श्री सुदर्शनाय नमः। 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 सुष्ठुरूप परमात्मनः सुष्ठुदर्शनं प्रतिष्ठाम् अनुभूतिं प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ। Wonderful. Thank you, friends, for cooperating in these two beautiful sadhanas of Veda Mantrocharana, Mantra Dhyanam. Third one is of common sense thought.
how much we have become clear and convinced in our understanding about these five things which we are almost every day listening in one or the other classes. There is no new thing to be told or heard. Same thing, but to be understood thoroughly beyond every doubt and to be convinced about it again without any hesitation and to be practicing about without any hindrances. Otherwise, what is to be told is told in the very first class itself. है ना? What are the five things that we have to keep in our mind all the time? The five are first and foremost, we are not here for non performance. We are not here to sit idly. In no way it helps. So, the more idle moments of non performance in our life, the more we have wasted our life. The more the moments of performance, actions, activities consciously taken up and done, the more we are utilizing our life. So we cannot be in the mood of non performance every moment. The life's insignia is activity, performance, isn't it? Only because at very low human level we are there that we need few hours of rest for recouping our faculties. Otherwise, the whole day we have to perform. See, even in Nidra also, still to maintain our life are not these physiological functions of Shwasa, Uchvasa, then the Rakta Prasarana, blood circulation, many digestions, etc. Are they not working? What is the meaning of them not working? Is dead only. Life is activity. We have no right to non perform. That's it. Any moment, any time, continuous. And imagine yourself to be from the moment of birth till left this body are going on performing, performing, performing only. That is the life lived fully well. And to put it very strongly, why hesitation? Wherever we have not performed, whenever we have not performed, we lived death because non-performance is death. So, have we understood this aspect? First is very clear, very categorical, unambiguous. Now it depends on each one's guts to understand and accept it. It is subject. Second one is again, we are not here to indulge, know, in the bhoga as a human being, evolving human being. Here we are not for the bhoga because that entire bhoga pravritti, be attentive, entire bhoga pravritti of millions of varieties and possibilities, all of that is a maya only, a delusion only. The whole thing is a delusion only. Anna, I tell you an example, you may not like it. That is not that 3-4 hours, sorry, 3-4 months of hard work by the entire team of some film shooting, all of them, the technicians, the staff, everybody, the producer, directors, then the hero and all of them. 3.5-4 6 महीने कभी वो 2 साल लगा के whatever the movie, all that nothing but maya, and we run to see it. Is there anything reality in it? A peculiarity is there in us to find entertainment in it. That's the delusion.
What they are producing is Maya, and what we do because of is called delusion. Maya or Moha कहते हैं. An example, if you can understand. Same way, the entire life of intelligence is nothing but Maya, nothing but Moha, because the things in which we indulge, they are also unreal. The faculties with which we involve, they are also unreal. The I who is running behind them, he is also a pseudo fellow. Very tough to understand, but impossible nahi hai. A higher level of understanding. We gave these reasonings to say the first sentence, to justify the first sentence, that intelligence has it been understood by us as a result of our so many months and years of studying the Shastras and being together. How far we have understood, how much we are convinced, and how much we are freeing ourselves from that delusion. Two things: clear, categorical, unambiguous. In our life, there is nothing called as bhoga. निकल गया बस पूरा. That thing is selected and deleted. That's it. And like a person very close to us, whom we meet every day, talk every day, spend hours together. Suddenly one day he died. Thereafter, are not all our activities with him are selected and deleted once for all. For some days we have memory of that person, depending on the depth of attachment, isn't it? After 2-3 महीने देखोगे, slowly that is gone. It can be your own mother or father or wife or husband, friend, कोई भी हो, gets selected and deleted. Your own mother, father. Do you remember at all even a day? Except on Pitru Tarpana days. So, but when they were alive, when we were with them, every day interactions, talks, plannings, discussions, quarrels, इतना vigorously चल रहे थे, isn't it? Gone it is. Like nowadays, every day vigorously we sit here to study classes, shastras. Who knows after few years, ये कोई तो होगा ही नहीं है, select and delete. In the same way, we have to select and delete the concept of bhoga from our life. We are not for indulgence. Second point. Third is what? The only relation of ours with this world is our, we are an egoless, humble, givers to the world, servants to the world. This is the combined effect of the point 1 and point 2, isn't it? First one is what? We are not here to be idle, lazy, lethargic. Then you ask question, then what to do? Do the service to the world. What do you mean by serving the world? Serving the world is doing what we are supposed to do, expected to do at various occasions. And in this one service, one aspect is we have nothing to expect from that. That is the meaning of the second one, that we are not here to indulge. The moment I am in the world, I am only an egoless, selfless, humble servant. Hanumanji. No ego, no selfishness. Always humble to serve. Isn't it? He will serve Sugriva, he will serve Rama, then he has to go with Angada. Angad to chota hai na, but he is the Yuvaraj as well as leader. Therefore, he will serve him also. He will serve Sita Mata, he will serve Vibhishana. Isn't it? In that service, there is no ego. A servant means it's an embodiment of humbleness. Just feel that status in me, in everyone, yourself. That whether you are with your family members or friends or relatives. Outside maintaining the common sense dignity in Vyavahara, but inside, pakka 100% conscious that egolessly, selflessly, humbly, I am doing this service. Sometimes that service may be a scolding to your son or servant because that's required there, that works. Scolding, becoming angry, these are all means to get the work done. Only when they are out of our ego, out of our selfishness, out of our domination, out of our some achievement, then they become negative qualities. When they have to, when some work has to be done, if they are there to help us, we do it. Rishi Muni also become angry. They don't become angry, they use the anger, etc. I gave one or two examples to avoid the doubts in that regard. Outside, you do what's required. Like your servant every day coming late. So you can't say, मैं तो आरती उतारूं करके you will come. Not only your work is destroyed, that he will be wrongly guided to be lazy. Then anywhere he goes to serve after leaving you, he will be lazy there also. And he gives you as an example. हमारे पहले वाले मालिक तो जब कभी मैं आता था वो मेरे को कुछ बोलते ही नहीं थे. Wrong trend is set. So in the interest of your work for which you have appointed him, in the interest of that fellow, you have to you have to scold. But if he comes on time every day regularly, you don't need to scold. That time you need appreciation to maintain him, to make him maintain that discipline. These are all vyavaharic common sense. They go without saying. If we are pure in our heart, alert in our intellect, these all click at that very moment when they are required effortless. But they all should be backed by these four things. Be egoless. What do you mean by egolessness? I am one of the million individualities produced by the Lord for his play of this world. I am not special at all. Rather, I am fortunate to be in his creation, to play whatever the role given to me. Isn't it? That's called as egolessness. Second is selfless, because we are already non indulgent. We want nothing from the world. Therefore, selfless. Then humbleness. Because there is no ego, there is always humbleness. Finally, that vigorous active service as it is required. Because we cannot be idle, isn't it? Therefore, we are not here to be idle, we are not here to be indulgent, we are here to egolessly, selflessly, humbly serve the world. This is what we are talking so long. Is it understood? Are we convinced about it? Are we conscious of this knowledge? Are we practical in this? To what extent? Point number 3 out of 5 points. The fourth one is what? Again, we are here in this Sharira from birth to death. Point or awareness to recognize the presence of divinity and be in touch with him with all our bhavanas, bhava. All those bhavanas and bhavas are called as bhakti. And to the Lord, what can we do when everything He alone is doing? He alone is making things happen, isn't it? Even through us. हम उनके लिए क्या कर सकते? केवल प्रेम भाव, भक्ति भाव, कृतज्ञता भाव. Like when mother is doing everything, what the child can do? That fellow is born to the mother only. He can only have that prema bhava, bhakti bhava to her. Out of that gratitude all the time. So, how much of this aspect of the presence of the infinitely powerful divinity we have understood, accepted, and how much we are in tune with that Paramatma through gratitude and devotion and prema. है ना? All that abilities of prema, devotion we have for the world. For the world, we should have only service, not attachment. All the abilities of our attachment have to be converted into devotions and they have to be directed only to the Lord. You serve your family, but don't devote to the family. Devotion is to the Lord. wholeheartedly, fully. And while serving, you express that love, not a ruthless, you know, that loving expression also as required is a part of life, but not attachment. All our attachments should be only to the God called as bhakti. You know, remembering his powers and using his powers, how glorious world of so many millions of varieties he made. And not only he made and left, he is managing them. And unseen, unknown to us, and the depth of the ocean, there are millions of aquatics, all the fish. He is managing every one of them. Unseen, unknown to us, in so many Brahmandas, so many other beings are there. He is maintaining them, managing them. He didn't create and leave. On this very earth also, in the micro level, so many chota jivas are there. He didn't create and leave them. He is managing them also. See the amount of his power. See the amount of his vision, his Shakti. Dekho, if you have that vision of seeing the divine intervention everywhere, you will dance with ecstasy, born out of appreciating him. Out of that appreciation of his greatness, the bhavana we express of Ashcharya is called bhakti. I am in veneration. I am in that what is called awe and wonderment. Seeing him, how the bigger than biggest solar systems, galaxies, he is moving here. How he is bringing the coordination between the nine planets and the sun and making them move in their own orbits from such a long time consistently. Is it not wonder of wonders? If you say planets are moving because of this force and all, if that scientific language you talk, I am sorry, I am not speaker to you. You are not my student or listener. We talk here from the devotion, spiritual standpoint. All that science and all are, you are only seeing how it is happening. We are talking about who is doing it. Without that conscious being, can all this happen? होते हैं क्या? उस conscious being को we are calling as God. And our buddhi cannot understand a drop of an oceanic knowledge of Him in managing the whole cosmos. Therefore, we are in that wonderment. We are in that devotion. We are in that ecstasy and excitement. We have no words to say. That's why we cry in our eyes. We laugh, we dance, we roll on the floor because we don't know what to do when a part of His glory is felt in us. Like an electric shock, devotion also is a shock. इलेक्ट्रिक का बिजली लगता है तो पता नहीं चलता, उछल कर नीचे गिर जाते हैं. A devotee also in those divine ecstatic moments of feeling the presence of divine and an iota of his glory when it's known, he is benumbed. He doesn't know what to say. What can you say about, as we said, the examples about the glory of the Lord who created water, who made the water to flow? Is there any scientific thing which can discuss about this aspect? They say water is the hydrogen and oxygen molecules come into each one, therefore the water drop is made of water. But the dravata of the jala, the vayuta of the vayu, the ushnata of the agni, and all of them put together, making the shariras. And they are made available everywhere, and the sharira is receiving many of them and managing it without the jiva's intervention. है ना? इफ दिस इज नॉट देयर, भगवान से तुमको शरीर बनाया, पांच महाभूत रखा बाहर मैंने, तो तुम्हें कॉन्शियस रहकर हर पल कोऑर्डिनेट करना है, तभी तुम जिंदा रहोगे. One movement also we cannot be alive. Otherwise, why? The atmosphere, the heats and airs are continuously changing outside. Isn't it? Are we doing anything to coordinate with it? हाँ, बाहर का टेम्परेचर 48 हो गया, अब मैं शरीर का टेम्परेचर बदल रहा हूँ उसको ट्यून करने के लिए. You can't do anything else. But are these not happening so automatically? Who is managing them? Automatically from our standpoint. What do you mean by automatic? I am not involved. Otherwise, the divine is involved. Without him, तो कुछ नहीं होता. Vast cosmos. By the way, among those many things, one is this planet Earth. On that we are here, and this tamasha is being done by the stupid egoful jivas, immature human beings, whether they are prime ministers or presidents or leaders. सब बकवास बेवकूफ़ी कर रहे. Don't be too serious about it. This is one of millions of Brahmandas. Didn't we see that? The Agastya and Rama Samvada, when Rama asked, I am here to finish all the Rakshasas, please give me the upaya. वो अगस्त्य जी तो कहते व्हाट आप मुझे क्या मानकर पूछ रहे हो व्हाट डू यू थिंक ऑफ मी आस्किंग आई बाय योर ग्रेस अंडरस्टूड a little of your maya that you made the whole universe which is like that fig tree. In that, so many fruits are there, the Anjir are like so many Brahmandas. In that, each Brahmanda, so many Jivas are there, like each of the fig fruit, there are the Kida. And they don't know there is other Brahmanda outside also. Such is a glory of you, an iota of which I understood by your grace. Such you are not able to explain. मैं क्या करूं? No, explain about this glory of the Lord. Other than in that Ascharyata, what our small little Manabuddhi can do. अब इससे भी एक समझ सकते हैं कि what Manabuddhi we have to feel arrogant about, to feel egoistic about. Even for whatever reason we are egoistic, those reasons also are blessed by blessings by God only. So in that veneration, in that devotion, in that gratitude, in that joy of He being there, in that Ashcharya of His grace, His glory, we have to be in that bhakti to that Lord to make it more tangible, substantial, simplified. See Him in any of one forms. You know, one forms, many forms, beyond forms. The presence of Ishvara with all his Shaktis and Leelas, accepting and tuning to Him, is called bhakti. This is the thing for which we have come. The fourth one. One, not for idly staying. Two, not for indulgence. Three, only for service, humbly, without ego selfishness. Four, in our mind. All our devotions are to Him only. Doesn't mean we are neglecting world. We are giving the world the required emotional touch. जहाँ कहीं जरूरत है. But not chipcode to the worldly things and being so much that you are missing the joy of devotion to the Lord. है ना बात समझ में? इसको मैनेज करो लेकिन उसको मिस मत करो. उसमें इंडल्ज रहो लेकिन यहाँ जो जरूरत है वो थोड़ा सा कर लो. Is indeed actually a level should come where so much we are devoted to divine seeing us, others also become devotee of God. They don't expect from us anything. Isn't it? As I was. Now the last and fifth one to be mindful about for which we have come is to recognize the substratum of the entire this thing, the Brahman called as Brahman by the Upanishads, as the real reality, including me. I am that only. I am not this. I am that. And none of these are these essentially. Essentially, all these are that alone. So, the entire Jagat is Brahman. The Jagat maintaining all Devatas is Brahman. And the one who is talking about these two, I am also Brahman. Ishvara Jiva Jagat, all are one Adhisthana. That's called the Tattva Jnana. That's called the Brahma Jnana. That is called as the Atma Jnana. Now, the imagine therefore five things. One, with myself, I have to realize the real self. With the Lord, total devotion. With the world, service. With the indulgences and bhoga, zero. And being idle, not permitted. So, not being idle, not indulging in the bhoga, in doing these three things of seva to the world, devotion to the Lord, and knowledge. Abiding in that knowledge. We have to spend our life continuously. In this, the fifth one is the highest. Only when we are not able to do that, and to be able to do that, we do the fourth one. That the devotion. And if we are not able to do that, then only we do the third one or the third one from here and there called service to the world. Serving the world also is not a goal, and that is a minimum thing. The other two we are not allowed. The ones who are doing the other two of indulgence and idleness, they are doing it by delusion. They are doing by ignorance. Anna, they should be not an example to us. They are immature. They are ignorant. They don't know. They are creating the problems to themselves and the world also. The more I indulge in the world is destroyed. The more I am idle, I destroy myself. भोग के कारण ही हम पूरे दुनिया को सत्यानाश कर रहे हैं कि नहीं? The thought of indulgence destroys the world. The thought of being idle stops our evolution, destroys us. These are the five things. Saramsha of the entire thing. Remember them, be aware of them, be in them all the time. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Namo Brahmadibhyo Yairime Guruvihi Purvam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Nidaye Sarva Vidyanam Om Guru Pungava Ketanate Samatamayataam Nahi Kopi Sudhihi Sharanagata Vatsala Tattvanidhe Bhava Shankara Deshikame Sharanam Om Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Parambrahmane Shrutimatre Samasta Brahmavidyacharye Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha Sankalpaha Tesham Sarvesham Krupanugrahena Upanishadukta ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्तिविश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थं धर्मसंस्थापकानां नित्यनिरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरशास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रुविघ्नशाश्वतसमूलनिर्मूलनपूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधनाप्रयत्नमध्ये श्रीकृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओम नित्यानंदम निराधारम निखिलाधारमव्ययम निगमाद्यगतम नित्यम नीलकंठम नमाम्यहम् पारायणम अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः 19, 20, 21 निष्कलं निष्क्रियं शान्तं निरवध्यं निरञ्जनम् अमृतस्य परं सेतुं दग्धेन्धनमिवानलम् यदा चर्मवदाकाशं वेष्टयिष्यन्ति मानवाः तदा देवमविज्ञाय दुःखस्यान्तो भविष्यति तपः प्रभावात् देवप्रसादात् च ब्रह्मः श्वेताश्वतरोऽथ विद्वान् अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक् ऋषिसङ्घजुष्टम्. Chanting also one more round tomorrow. If you do, it will be done. Now, the last mantra. Before that, the most powerful Sambandha Bhashya without any ambiguity. Wherever, when such guidances are given, the cause for either the ambiguity or non acceptance are our own ego, our own biasness, or our own wrong convictions in us. Whenever such most powerful facts are mentioned, the non understanding or even after understanding non acceptance are the signs of our ego and wrong convictions. What is that? परमेश्वर और गुरु में श्रद्धा भक्ति रखने वाले शिष्य के प्रति किए गए उपदेश की सफलता है ना. In that sentence, one flow only, but are not the most crucial things are told. The first and foremost thing is the positive feeling, the optimism aspect. What is the positive feeling, optimism aspect? That the teachings given by the Guru should become safala. That a positive feeling. सफल होना है, निष्फल नहीं होना चाहिए. Then ask the question, सफल होगा क्या? The answer is why not? Definitely it will be safal. But still we have to become little serious, sincere about. The next question, that in whose case they become safal? Is it in everybody's case? Answer is yes, in everybody's case, provided everyone has got these qualifications. If everybody has not got these qualifications, only 95% have, then 95% cases may this becomes safala. The vidya given by the Guru becomes safala by giving moksha. If the people with these qualities are 60%, 60 will become safala. 30 है तो 30. अगर 5% ही है ऐसे लोग तो 5% ही सफल होंगे. Or in a guru's class of 100 people, not even one is having these qualities, then nobody will become safala. So the safalata and asafalata is depending on these qualities, therefore qualifications of the listener or the devotee or the student. If 100% of them have all these quality, 100 will become safal. And like there are some education institutions, the management, the teaching staff are so committed. Even the parents too cooperate. Children also cooperate. Students. That the result of that is 100% and all 10 on 10. Are there not the institutions? 100, 10 on 10. And there are other part also is there, like a government school, where nobody is bothered, neither parents nor children, nor the teaching staff management, about the student success. Therefore, out of 100 students, if one fellow becomes successful, that too border से पास हो गया मानो 30-40 marks आकर, all of the teacher staff become stunned, worried, anxious, tensed up. अरे एक लड़का पास हो गया, इसमें हमारी गलती नहीं, हमको माफ करो. We have not done anything wrong. Please forgive us. It is not our mistake. How did that one fellow get passed? I think we should send his result for re-evaluation and really center. And it is found, oh, teacher ne galti se mark diya. He also should fail only. Failed. Then they take a sigh of relief. Hammaya, our school maintaining its record. It has not changed. There are some government schools 100% fail. In the same way, the safalata and asafalata of the Brahma Vidya depends on the student having these qualities. Guru tries his best to ensure the disciple has these qualities. Lord has already ensured by bringing Guru and Shishya together for these qualities to be there in the disciple. Now, what is our position? Are you a God or are a Guru or Shishya? We are in the position of Shishya. Therefore, we should take the responsibility of having those qualities in us. Then when you become Guru, then you take responsibility to inculcate these qualities in the disciple. What are they? कि परमेश्वर और गुरु में श्रद्धा भक्ति रखने वाले शिष्य उनके प्रति किए गए उपदेश का ब्रह्म उपदेश का ही सफलता है। उनके प्रति किए गए उपदेश की सफलता। वेरी क्लियर ना? परमेश्वर और गुरु में श्रद्धा एंड भक्ति. Shraddha and Bhakti exhaustively we saw the other day. Then now we have seen the Sambandha Bhashya also yesterday. Once more we go through that. Then wholeheartedly we chant the mantra and see the literal meaning. Then go into the Bhashya detailed study and see how much we are able to digest. See why we spend so much time. Why don't we finish it like a story and leave? Because it is not a story, it's a knowledge. The clarity of the knowledge, then the impression of that knowledge should enter into our heart. That's possible only when you spend more time in it. एक पल में खत्म करके लिटरल मीनिंग बोल के आगे जाओ तो will it have any impact on us? On the other hand, every word we are studying again and again, studying, seeing from so many angles. In that effort, we are with that, you know, mantra and in that meaning for more time. Like why in Upasana, Shodasha Upacharas or Dvatrimsha Upachara or Chatusheshti Upacharas are told. Why so many Upachara? Why so many Upachara? Because only when so many are there that you spend more time with the Lord. Only when you spend so much time that you can have the tuning to the Lord, you can allow the Lord to enter into you. अगर जाके हलो करके चले गए तो देयर नो रिलेशन. दैट्स व्हाई ध्यायामि आवाहयामि से लेकर छोड़ते नहीं, इतने उपचार करते हुए यू आर विद द लॉर्ड. Finally, all puja is over. Again, you get up also, you do the pradakshina also, you do shashtanga danda pranam, again you do the stotra, bhajana, kirtana. वो खत्म ही नहीं होता क्योंकि वो खत्म नहीं होना चाहिए. क्योंकि वो खत्म हो गया तो your devotion to the God also खत्म हो जाएगा. Then the Maya will enter, the world will enter. An ignorant person wants the puja to get khatam so that he can indulge into the world. But a devotee thinks कि ये खत्म ही नहीं होना चाहिए. Because in this only I am one with the Lord. Isn't it like 1 hour, 10 minutes every day we are sitting? Is it not all the time we are remembering the reality only? Whether you get heavy or bored or whatever, that is for different reasons. But the fact is, we are talking divine. The moment the class is over, is not this entire divinity left here and again we are back to the Jiva Bhava and the worldliness? Bolo bhai. That's why we have to be in the Shastras all the time. And I'm so happy that this Upanishad, with whatever its size, we have studied for more than 800 days. Of course, we are doing many other 6 things also. If all those 6 were not done, only Upanishad is studied, you can make it 1/6. That means in 100 days only Upanishad is over. Quantitatively, if you say like that, for the sake of argument, I know you won't argue, but then revel in that. Now the Sambandha Bhashya ki Krishna Vasudeva atrapi. Atrapi means what? Even in this context of the disciple is Prashanta, even in this context of the disciple is disciple as well as Putra Lakshana he has got. Atrapi means even in this case, and even in the case that the Guru is so inclined to teach Brahma Vidya to disciples, and he is very committed also. Atrapi means with all these things fulfilled, yet something is to be added, something more is important, very crucial. Like every masala is added in the whole sabji, atrapi, with all the masalas calculatedly added, timely added, and you can even see the fragrance of that recipe spread all over. Atrapi, still. One thing finally is to be added called as the namak, if it is a sabji, or chini, sugar if it is a sweet. Atrapi, so much important is the salt. If it is not added, added more or added less. None of your masalas can give any happiness. नमक गिरना भी चाहिए, सही मात्रा में गिरना चाहिए. So too in a sweet, you have to add sugar. If it is more in your tea or coffee, sugar, it will be so awful. अगर लेस है तो भी अरे मजा नहीं आया यार. करेक्ट. दैट्स व्हाई द पीपल ऐड इतना इतना डाल के मिलाते हुए सिप करके देखते, हाँ नाउ इट इज टेस्टी. So here also atrapi word understood. With all these qualifications achieved, still something more is required. What is it? Atrapi devata guru bhaktimatam eva. देवता एंड गुरु भक्तिमताम. देवता के प्रति, गुरु के प्रति भक्ति रखने वाले व्यक्ति के लिए ही देवता गुरु भक्तिमताम. The one who has got devata bhakti and guru bhakti. Okay, devata and guru bhaktimatam eva. Only to that person exclusively. Guruna prakashita vidya. The vidya, the Brahma vidya, prakashita, thrown light by, enlightened by, taught by the Guru, anubhavaya bhavati, leads to the anubhava. Iti pradarshayati. That most important point is pradarshayati. The Shruti Mata is showing us, putting in front of us, revealing to us with so much of importance given to that. Pradarshana matlab showing to us so clearly. And what is the most important word in this entire Samada Bhashya? Anubhavaya bhavati. Finally, what liberates us is Anubhava. Not only the intellectual knowledge, perfection in that knowledge that you are able to teach to 1,000 people. That never gives moksha. By saying this word Anubhavaya, once for all, Shankara Bhagavan, representing all the gurus and all the shastras, revealing to us that the purpose of all gurus and all shastras and their teachings is to give us the anubhava of moksha, not only the siddhanta jnana of the moksha. Thus, no God, no guru, no shastra is happy only by communicating to us siddhanta jnana. They are only happy only when we have the anubhava of the Brahma Tattva and thus are mukta from jivosmi, dehosmi, samsari asmi. अत्रापि देवता गुरु भक्तिमताम एव गुरुणा प्रकाशित विद्या अनुभवाय भवति इति प्रदर्शयति. फील करो इस सेंटेंस को मस्त. इवन इन दिस केस only to those students who are full of guru bhakti and devata bhakti, the knowledge which is revealed by the guru leads to anubhava and anubhava gives moksha. Otherwise ज्ञान सिद्धांत का तो अहम ब्रह्मास्मि है, लेकिन अनुभव इज अहम देहोस्मि and always afraid of the old age, that he sees the death. इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? आपका ज्ञान ब्रह्म का है बट अनुभव देह का है ना. देह अनुभव और ब्रह्म ज्ञान मोक्ष नहीं देता, ब्रह्म अनुभव ही मोक्ष देता, not Brahma Jnana. Let us try further. So tomorrow one more thought about it, we'll see. Then enter into the mantra, thoroughly studying. फिर से एक बार पढ़ो मंत्र. ओम यस्य देवे परा भक्तिः यथा देवे तथा गुरौ तस्यैते कथिता ह्यर्थाः प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः. Tomorrow we'll chant it 4 times. ओम पूर्णमदः ओम 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 पूर्णमदः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Join for Gita study sometime.